Gunfreaknation, man, a fellow Gunfreaknation member sent me the video of Robert Brooks, an inmate that was being transferred to another facility, man. This video, what I just saw, I wish I could show it, but YouTube already on me, and I don't need to give them the rope to hang me. You feel me? But man, this is worse, in my opinion. This is worse than George Floyd, the George Floyd video. You know what I'm saying? It is they beat this man to death while he was handcuffed, laying on a hospital gurney in a medical room, man. They lift him up by his neck, constantly beating him in the chest and in the groin area, and trying to force something down his throat, man. They was trying to jam something down his throat. They basically tortured this guy to death. This shit was sickening, disgusting, and they gotta be held accountable for it. You know what I'm saying? They got to be held accountable for it. These correctional officers, man, they savages. What they did to this man, and I'm not here. I know I'm gonna have somebody in the comments, oh, that's what you get for, nah, fuck you. If you really think this guy deserved that, you a piece of shit. Then I'm gonna hear somebody else gonna say, oh, that's what happens when Trump gave him immunity. Fuck that. It's called qualified immunity, you idiot. These savage correctional officers, they must be held accountable. They got to be held accountable for this. This right here, I'm looking at the video now on my phone. This right here is just outrageous. And I can't wait to see their asses go down and be locked up. I hope they lock their asses up in that same facility where he was at. You know, you don't do a man like that. I don't care what he did. You know what I'm saying? He's already locked up and doing this time. You know what I'm saying? How was he a threat? How was he a threat when he was already handcuffed? And then you got about 10 officers that's on him. You know what I'm saying? You got about 10 officers that's on, you know, let me I don't want to show too much, but this right here, man, the video is not hard to find. It's actually up on YouTube. So it's not hard to find. You know, YouTube is on me, man. They penalizing me for the most slightest stuff, man. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to risk the channel being took down, you know, but as you can see, man, they stomping them, they punching them, they choking them, they forcing, you know, objects down this, you know, shoving objects down his throat. I mean, I ain't never seen, you know, what they did, man. It was just evil. So, you know, it ain't all about just the savages out in the streets that's committing, you know, murders and all that and stuff. You got cops, you got correctional officers that's no good, you know, and they this right, it just makes no sense. And then they laughing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to bring up the obvious, man, that all these correctional officers happen to be white. I hate to bring, you know, the race issue up and all that and shit, because, you know, savages come in all shapes, forms, and colors and shit. But yeah, this definitely, man, was some evil shit right here. This was evil, man. You know what they did to this guy, man, and it's sickening. It disgusts me, man. And y'all should be disgusted too. You feel me? I don't want to hear all no bullshit with he wasn't no good guy. He was a set man. I don't know what this guy did. All I know is that he was in police custody and he was handcuffed, and that shit wasn't warranted. Get the hell up out of here. Matter of fact, if you thinking like that, unsubscribe, remove yourself from Gun Freak Nation, man. You know, it just ain't right. And I hope that they throw the book at them. I hope they throw the book at him, because they, you know, I hope they throw the book at these cops, man, because they didn't have to do the brother like that. They didn't have to do the brother like that, man. You know, that is just, this is like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. This shit, this, man, come on, man. This guy ain't got no fight in him. He ain't got no fight in him. And at this point, they just basically tortured him. They stripped this guy, stripped him of his clothes, and it makes no sense, man. You know what I'm saying? They got to go down for this. They got to go down for this. This right here, man, rest in peace to him. He died from his injuries, man. Rest in peace. Right now, they just fired. They say they fired. Some of them been laid off with no pay. But where's the indictments? When the indictments coming? I guess they waiting on the autopsy report, man. Basically, he was strangled to death and from, you know, the chest compressions and shit, man. But yeah, this is it's sickening. You even see the nurse that work at that facility. They sitting around laughing. They're sitting around laughing, man. These motherfuckers like this is the one that give correction officers and bad, you know, good cops, you know, a bad look. You know, this guy didn't deserve what they did to him, and made, you know, rest in peace to him, Gun Freak Nation, man. But I had to do a video on this, man. Like I say, savages come in every occupation, in every race. You're gonna have a savage, man. And what they did to this guy was definitely some savage shit. And I hope, you know, their judgment come, and I hope the judge and the jury throw the book at their asses. I'm out of here, Gun Freak Nation. Listen, y'all stay armed. You know, stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And avoid dirty ass savages like that. Send them to Funky Town. I love you, Gun Freak Nation. Salute.